Now, this one, Matt, you and I talked about months of inventory and how we're kind of bucking the trend here for January. So as you see all these blue lines, they represent January at the start of every year. And when you take a look at where we are here in 2025, obviously not only are our months of inventory trending upwards since 2022, but take a look at that steep line. Let me get my cursor up here. Look at this steep line in terms of months of inventory now that we're coming into 2025 in comparison to the direction that we're going in other ones. And Matt, I
Yeah,
think this was a fantastic slide to include here.
I stumbled across this, 2018, we were heading into the year with falling months of inventory. 2019, same. 2020, the same. 2021, a little uptick, but nothing much, and then heading downwards. 2022, a slight uptick, but we were also coming off a very low bottom.
Record lows. I think that just naturally
2023,
found a bottom, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, we're heading upwards, but it wasn't this massive uptick. It was, just a small one compared to what we're seeing. And then 2023, again, going into the year with falling months of inventory. 2024, a big chunk, like a huge fall in months of inventory. And then we come to 2025 and we're starting the year with a giant uptick in months of inventory. So this is kind of some of the underlying data where you got to look and say, okay, you know what? This year is going to be different than a lot of the other years. We're starting off the year with more supply. And the stats are there, and it shows.
Yeah, absolutely. Startling anytime we see graphs with such big spikes, such big upticks, right? And it's funny because you look at 2020 when March happened, right? And the sales dropped off, but look at how short that lasted, and then we immediately dropped down. So there are some other times where we're getting steep lines, but they don't necessarily last. And this is, you got to remember, this area here, interest rate hikes one after another. Like they just kind of kept coming at us for that year. And I think that's where you're seeing the signs.